Hello, 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 and welcome once again to my latest edition of my live tea tasting. Tonight, I'm going to continue my fall series. This is going to be a bit of a special one, considering it's been a while since I had no idea of what the of what the recipe would taste like. I haven't seen it, I haven't smelled it, I haven't tasted it. I have no idea what to expect with this one, except with the very limited knowledge of each of the recipes, but I mean of the ingredients, but I've never had them all together. So I'm really excited to try this one for the first time, and you guys are going to join me as I experience tonight's blend, Autumn Sunset. Rick, welcome. You're the first one to arrive, and there's somebody else that their name hasn't popped up yet. So hopefully their name will pop up. In the meantime, I'm going to start to get the water boiling. Shanna, welcome. I almost said it wrong. Shanna, I've been doing it for a while now. I'm trying to correct myself. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it so far. So, Autumn Sunset tonight. What is that poop emoji? Did I mess it up that bad? Okay, so, Anna, welcome! Okay, so, I haven't really tasted this one. I have no idea what to expect. This one is a caffeine-free, free one. So it's, apple pieces, blackberry leaves, lemon balm, rose hips, peppermint leaves, hibiscus flowers, natural papaya flavor, which I've never had in a tea before, cranberries, safflower, and blue cornflower. So what I'm gathering is it's going to be a very fragrant, possibly citric tea. I'm guessing it's going to be like a cider kind of flavor, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down for a minute while I open this for the first... Oh, I almost dropped that. While I open this for the first time. Oh, I'm excited to start. And I'll give you my first impressions. If I can get this open. There we go. Oh, wow. This is a very colorful tea. But I'll let you know how it smells first. Okay, this is a good one. This smells like raspberry. Like, it's very berry, and I am not complaining about that. Was it that would have been bad if I dropped... That actually happened before. I've dropped the bag, and it sucked. I was so mad. Like, it left a bit of a mess, and I'm still a little bit heartbroken about it. Oh, but this smells amazing. Like, it's mostly berries. Or at least it's mostly a berry kind of flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead without further ado and pour some out because it's a chunky tea too. Having troubles. Okay, there we go. Just going to close it up there. Make sure I don't mess up because that would absolutely suck. So as you guys can see, as always, keep a close eye on how much there is. That it comes up to about here. Now it's a very colorful tea. I hope I can get the good light on this. I really do need one of their magic spoons. But I prefer measuring by eye. So you can see right away, there's the yellows and greenish. I'm trying to catch the light just right. But I have the blue cornflower pops. You have a little bit of the red safflower. You have some of the apple pieces. Now, what really doesn't show up on the video all that well is the texture. Like, it looks like leaves, but up close, it kind of has like an almost mulchy kind of look to it. Like the leaves are kind of sticking together. And it's clumpy a little bit. But, you know, that's okay, because once you put it in the water, it should be fine. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Now I'm a little bit surprised that the mint isn't stronger. Like when you talk about putting peppermint in, it's usually a very strong and profound scent. This one's kind of muted a little. It's probably taken over by the berries, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If you get like the berries with a little hint of peppermint, it should be good. You know, I'm really looking forward to this one. Oh, and also tonight I'm gonna premiere my tea warmer, as I promised last week. I got the candle and everything ready. So once I've got this all set up, I'll go ahead and get this party started. So my water's almost done boiling. I can hear it starting to boil. There we go, and it clicked. Ooh! Carmen, welcome. You're just in time. I'm doing autumn sunset. I keep calling it autumn mist, but I know that that's a different blend. There we go. Ooh! Allie, welcome. So I've got the water steeping. Now I'm doing this because it's an herbal blend. It's going to be 212 degrees at about 5 minutes. Since it's an herbal blend, it can stay in there practically forever. So I'm not worried about oversteeping it this time. So you guys can keep me as distracted as you want. I don't care. Now I'm going to test this out because I've never actually done one of these warmers before. But I removed the top, put it off to the side, and this is me playing with fire. Fire burns. There we go. Let's see how it works when you do it with the mug, because I don't know when I set the teapot on there, it's kind of a little shaky. Because of the legs, so I don't want to do it with the pot just yet. I'm going to do it with my mug today, and we'll see how it goes. So I really love the way that it looks. I'll show you guys. Wow, that's like a really beautiful light in there. Jazzy, welcome! Now this one, I want to see what it looks like in the dark. So you guys, you get a special treat. This is Mike After Dark. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Wow, it really it's really distinct. I love the way that it looks. Like, I would totally use this at night, like right before bed. Oops, forgot to turn the camera back on me. I almost forgot I'm the star of the show. Who would have thought? But anyway, I forgot to take a look at the. Let me see. It's 8:09, so I'm gonna subtract a minute. I don't know. It's probably not accurate, so I'll say it started at 8:08. Marshall, welcome. First time to my stream. I hope you enjoy it. Stay a few minutes. Okay, so let's say I started this at 8:00. It's 8:10 now. You know what? I'll start the 5 minutes from now. Welcome, Mom. Welcome. I'll break the hearts with all of my After Dark stream. Yeah, that didn't work when people were asking me to do the Mike After Dark with the broccoli. Wanted me to no, it wasn't the broccoli. It was the Die by Chai. When everybody wanted to watch me strip down because it was so hot. It didn't break hearts. It actually broke a couple of minds because people were just like, oh, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight. But anyway, so I've got the tea warmer going, and I'm putting my hand above it. Now this is like really, like this is giving off a whole lot of heat. So I have no qualms about how it's going to heat my mug when I put it on top. I'm actually considering maybe just putting my my whole teapot on there anyway. We'll see. I want to. You know what? No, I'll leave that for my own private time when I put the teapot on there, because if this thing spills, it's going to be super embarrassing, and you know, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on my stream. So I think I'd like to have a little practice first. But in the meantime, well, it's actually not that close to the TV. There's a good few inches away. Plus it's surrounded by the metal, so the heat is only rising up. It's straight. It's going straight up. There's nothing around the side. Like, here, I'll even show you. You can touch it, no problem. Like, I can completely wrap my hand around it. There's no heat coming off the side whatsoever. It's all up top. Like, here is where it's hottest. Ooh. See? All my fingers are still there, don't worry. Because that would really suck when trying to do my future streams and I can't type. But anyway. So, if you guys have any questions, we still have a couple minutes before the timer's up. Well, yeah, it's all about cameras and angles and stuff like that. Like, if I were to show you from this angle, here, that might look a little bit better. You can see, whoops, there's a whole lot of space in between. So, yeah, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm a certified professional in nothing. I don't know. Let's just say I'm a professional non-idiot. Alright, so you guys have any questions about what's going on so far? I know that this is kind of like, it's kind of jumbled a little bit, because this was like I didn't think too far ahead for doing the warmer for featuring it. I just said it last week. I'm a professional strummer. Stroomer. Certified water boiler. Yes. A good form for no idiocy. I should put that on my resume. Be like, I'm a professional non-idiot. I know what I'm doing. I will not burn your office down. Applications are great for that kind of thing. I got 1 minute. Actually, I can already take it out because of the 5 minutes are up, technically. I'll leave it in for another minute just to be sure. But yeah, I'm really curious about how it'll show up. Ooh, I'm watching the clock, because that 15-minute mark is coming in slowly but surely. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So it is now, how many? Oh, come on, there we go. 10 seconds to go. Yeah, okay. So I'm being that exact. Alright, so. The placing is a bit awkward. Alright, I'm gonna put the phone down and pull this up. Okay. Ew, it is steaming. Yes. I really do need to separate my timer. They actually do have tea timers at the store. I might buy one just for the stream, but we'll see. I mean, it's not that big of a priority. Yeah, exactly. The little white tea timers. I mean, if they're on sale tomorrow, who knows? Because Adagio is celebrating their 6th anniversary, and Yeah, for Christmas, that'll be a present from me to me, which I have been known to do on occasion. There we go. Now there's an aroma right now, a really strong aroma of berries. Like that is a strong raspberry scent, and I am loving every minute of it. Like it's overtaking my entire room, and it's out of this world. So I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like today. Now you see it's gotten a little bit brighter. Was that World Market has ones that'll quack and moo? I think that might be interesting for the comedic effect. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, you see that it gets a little bit brighter. Like the reds are popping out more. Kind of orangey, yellowy look to it. You don't see so much blue anymore. Yeah, it does look gross. It's got more of a mulchy kind of look to it. And you don't see the blue safflower in there at all anymore. I see it. It looks like it got darker, actually. While everything got lighter, the blue cornflower. What am I saying? The blue cornflower. I can't talk. Is darkened, and you can't really see it as much. Well, the dry, I can probably show it again. Let me see. Hopefully, the light will look. Yeah, no, it looks a little. I'll try. Words are hard. Okay, so you can see right there. You can, like, the blue cornflower pops up more when it's dry, just like the red. The red pops out. You see some more orange there. You didn't really see it the first time around. And there's, like, the greens and the yellows. So it's a bit of a chunky and colorful tea. I like it. I like the way that it looks when it's dry, not so much when it's wet. And hopefully it got a little... It's not dripping anymore. Oh, but it is steaming. I like the way that looks. All right, so you can see there's not a huge difference in size either. Like it more mushed together than expanded. This part up here looks like it's higher, but that's only because when I poured the water, everything splashed out and moved to the side. So it doesn't expand as much as some of the other teas, which I'm a little bit surprised by. But then again, when you're talking about this being an herbal tea, maybe that's just a thing for the herbals. I don't know, but you know, this is something that we'll discover down the line as we progress. You probably have. I'm gonna go and put some seeds in this and see if anything sprouts. So once again, I pre-sweetened my pot with some stevia, so I was able to stir it. Now, let me move this over here so I don't get in my own way. I'm gonna go ahead and pour out. You know what? I think I'm gonna give T-Rex a little break today, and I'm gonna premiere a new mug that I have been dying to try but haven't really done it yet. So we're gonna make this stream about a ton of new stuff that I'm featuring. I'm bringing out my Dr. Hot Tea, because that's me. I'm Dr. Hottie. This was a gift from Shanna, and it says the prescription is to calm down from Dr. Soother. And it's actually got my name on it. It's personalized. Mr. Michael Cuevas. What do you mean, boo? That's a funny pun. Because I'm a hottie. Come on, you know you love it. And yes, this is prescribed to refill often, and it never expires, which is always good for a tea. So now, premiering, it's a good thing I watched this earlier. Premiering for the first time, Autumn Sunset. Let me move this here. I almost burned my hand again. Every week I forget that this thing is hot around the handle. But this week I learned a little bit. See, Darwin was right. Survival of the fittest. Oh, now this is interesting. I was expecting a more red kind of tea because of the berry and the hibiscus and all that. It's a really green, yellow tea. Ooh. And it smells amazing. Like, it's practically all raspberry and hibiscus. Like, it's got a really nice aroma. Look at how much it steams. I don't know if that's because of if it's a little bit chilly in my room, might be. Or if my water just heated a little bit more than usual. I don't know. But, I mean, look at it. It's just like, it's all like magical. Now, it's looking good. Show you guys what it looks like. It's a little bit yellow, a little bit... Well, on the camera, it looks red, but in person, it looks orange. Like orange with a tiny bit of green. It's a little hard to describe. But it's gonna taste amazing, I'm sure. Oh, that's so good. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, absolutely right. This is all raspberry. This is all hibiscus. I mean, there is no doubt about it. Yes, amber is pretty accurate. And I'm going to put Dr. Hot Tea on the plate. There we go. And it'll keep my tea warm while I talk to you guys. But, of course, the problem is now I want to drink more. And that's the same problem that I always have. It's like I'm torn between entertaining you guys and then being selfish and drinking my tea. Because, you know, with a good cup of tea, there's nothing like it. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to go for another one. Oh, it's like super steamy. I'm loving this. That's delicious. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous about putting the mug on a tea warmer. Because those little bumps on top, they kind of keep it like, yes, I slurp. That's the proper way to do it. I tell you guys every week, proper way to do it. But yeah, there's like little bumps on the top, so every time I put it down, it feels like it's unstable, but it's really not. I don't know, it's just a psychological thing. I'll have to get used to it. But yeah, it's definitely coming in handy. Ooh, so I'm going to open up the floor to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments to make. Now, if you look at this at a... oh, you're fine, Jazzy. You're fine. Don't worry about it. If you look at this at an angle, you could see more green than red and brown. It's a little bit hard to describe. I'm trying, but it's just not. Like, I guess amber would be the best. I don't really need to add honey. I could have done that in the beginning, but it really doesn't need it. This is actually a really It's a really pretty sweet tea to begin with. But you know what? I might still. I'll wait until it's about halfway done. Then I'll add a little bit of honey, just for comparison. Honestly, I think honey on its own with this would be amazing. Like it doesn't need the stevia. I just like to have it. As you guys know, I have a little bit of a sweet tooth. Yeah, it does change color towards the edges, but what I want to mention in this is that the color of this is kind of drastic, where it goes from reddish brown in the middle to reddish green on the edge. It's hard to really describe it on the camera because it's not picking up all of the minute details. But it's a pretty extreme color change. Because normally, if you have like a black tea, you'll have brown on the inside, and a slightly less brown, lighter brown by the edges. This is going from brown to green, which is, I find it very interesting. What cheese would I recommend with this? Now that's very interesting. We were talking about pairing cheeses with teas at the Naperville Adagio, and Shanna a couple days ago reminded me of the same, of pairing a pu'er with a cheese. If I were to pick a cheese to go with this, it would have to be something light, like maybe mozzarella, possibly ricotta. I think that ricotta and raspberry go well together, just in general, so I'm going by that principle. Something with a nice creamy texture to go with it. Yeah, I think I'm going with ricotta on this one. Or, I don't know if cottage cheese counts towards that. The lapsang with cheese, they were talking about goat cheese, which I find incredibly strange but intriguing. Like, I love goat cheese on its own, because the goat cheese has like a bit of a vinegary finish to it, and it's like, it really pops. So the lapsang, I can imagine. As a matter of fact, next time I do lapsang, or was it, no, it was pu'er. Oh, did she say pu'er? And I don't know, I have it somewhere. I don't know. Well, I'll have to check and see. I don't know if it was lapsang with goat cheese or if it was pu'er with goat cheese. I'll have to figure it out. What kind of car would this tea be? I would have to say, if it was a car, it would be something compact. Probably a smart car, which I don't normally endorse smart cars because they're just not my thing. But I think in this case, the smart car tea mobile would be quite accurate. Or quite accurate. Ha! That was awful. Have I ever had brick cheese? I've had like a brick of American that you slice. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Lapsang and Gouda. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was lapsang and Gouda, and then pu'er and goat cheese. A Ford Fiesta. Ole! That's possibly accurate as well. Ford Fiesta with an autumn sunset taste. I can totally see that. Oh man, now I'm being I don't want to say I'm being challenged, but I'm thinking about like the cheeses that would go with different teas. I should be ashamed of that joke. And it's not a type of cheese. Like Mott's is a bit Mott's is a bit lighter flavor. I'm is it Are you making two separate separate statements there? Because I'm reading it together and I'm not quite comprehending. If I should be ashamed of that joke and no, it's not a type of cheese. Okay, so you're talking about the cottage cheese not being a type of cheese. All right, yeah. Okay, now I'm putting it together because I forgot to make I forgot I made the cottage cheese comment. I'm old. Like my mind doesn't work that way anymore. It's a party fruit. It might be a party fruit. I don't go to parties very often, but if I did, I would definitely wear one of those fruit hats, and raspberry would be featured as one of the prime fruits in the little salad hat. I don't know. I got nothing. Oops, I keep forgetting. Force of habit. I keep forgetting to put it back on the warmer. I gotta keep myself in there. The brick, is that what you were describing? It was also talking about the car joke. How many? The Acura joke. I thought it was funny, and so did 98% of you. I'm sure. I'm just making that up. I don't know. Where is my hat? My tea hat? I have it in the closet. I after Halloween, I just put it away. Well, you want to see? You want me to see me put it on again? You miss it already? It was a wonderful feature. I should totally wear it tomorrow when we go to the store and help them celebrate with the I Love Tea bag hat. No, I probably won't. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I don't want to wear it out and get it damaged. But still, I have no shame. I'd probably do it on a regular day anyway. Okay, it's starting to cool down. I think the problem is that I don't have it on. I don't have the mug on there long enough to keep it warm. So I'm gonna try. Nah, that is true. And also giggity. Okay, I'm gonna try to put the teapot on here without spilling. Okay, looking good. Oh, didn't switch. There we go. Delayed reaction. But yep, there you go. It's working. It actually looks nice on there. Let's see what it looks like with the lights off. That is actually pretty cool because you see the reflection on the bottom there. I don't know. It just looks aesthetically pleasing in the dark. I like it. I think that'll be definitely something that I would enjoy to do overnight. Like if I'm going to keep my tea going, thanks. If I'm going to keep my tea going overnight, like I'll clear my dresser and put it on and just leave it there overnight and then have it first thing in the morning. I'm going to try that probably this week because as a lot of you guys know, I took a vacation and I'm going to be off all of next week. Oh, excuse me. All of next week? That just snuck up on me. I'm just a rude boy. Anyway, so I'm taking vacation next week to enjoy the holidays. I'm throwing it out there also. I'm not going to do a stream next week for the holiday. I figured I might as well take a day off, and you guys are going to be with your families, and you're not going to have time for me, which I understand. So I'm going to be I'm going to be taking a break next week, but I'll be following up the week after, and I am working on a couple new things that we're going to feature within the next couple weeks. So stay tuned. I'll announce it as they come. The fruit fermented, yes, it absolutely it fermented inside my belly, And oh, what a fermentation it was. Oh, that's really nice. Now that it's cooling off, you're getting more of a sensation from the mint. Like it wasn't as strong before, but now it's starting to cool off, and you get that little refreshment from the peppermint flavor, and like as you breathe in, like your mouth starts to get cooler. You don't really get that when the tea is fully hot, but now it's starting to come out a little bit more, which I love. You guys know I love peppermint tea, and now that the peppermint is coming out better, I'm appreciating it even more. And yeah, I don't think that I can turn fruit into wine that quickly, but maybe with a little practice. Yeah, I took. We were always off Well, no, we are off for the first time Black Friday. Usually at work, we had to not volunteer. We had to go in, and it was technically a paid holiday where if you were off, you got off. But if you were in, you got paid 2.5 times pay for that day, which was great, but having the day off is just as nice. So this year I'm taking off. Well, I'm not taking off Black Friday. We're just off. I absolutely I absolutely could use practice. The only problem is I don't drink. So making wine is not going to be a very possible business practice in the future. Although I would like to cultivate tea, but this is just something in the future. I will make my own blends, see what I can do, and who knows where it'll go. First, I have to learn how not to kill a plant. Oh, it smells so good. Like, it smells good going down. And I know that sounds weird, but when you consider that, like, a huge percentage of taste is smell, like, as you drink it in, you're actually, for this particular one, it's so strong, like, it just goes right in. Yeah, I could totally use YouTube for it. Like, my advertisements. But, like I said, I have to make sure not to kill any plants. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and top myself off because I'm already most of the way done with this one. There we go. Finishing it off. Yummy! Whoa! Ooh, it's a good thing I had that right over the cup because that would have been disastrous. I'm putting it back on the warmer, and I'm not sure why, because there's no more tea in it. But who cares? It's all in the semantics. I just like the way that it looks. As a matter of fact, I might just leave it like this all night, fall asleep looking at it. We'll see. It's nice for it. Here we go. Down the hatch. Oh, yes. And it's still steaming. I love it. Like, I'm watching it. And, I've never really noticed how steamy it could get down here. But yeah, this is like, it's very beautiful to me. I don't know what it is about an actual steaming cup. But you don't really notice something like that very often, Like, you make tea, you make coffee, you put it down somewhere, and the steam is coming through, and it doesn't, you don't really notice it. But for some reason, like, it's really appealing to me today. It could be a fire hazard. No, it's perfectly safe. This is what it's designed for. Like it's well surrounded by the cast iron, so the flame is not going to escape. The candle's like about yay big, so we're not talking about raging inferno here. Yeah, it's going to be fine if I leave it overnight. I mean, some of these candles are meant to be lit and left, so unless I like put it near some paper, which is something that I wouldn't do because. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm a professional non-idiot. Although death by tea would be fitting. Right, opening up the floor again. You guys have any questions, comments, anything you wanna ask me about? Go right ahead. This is my AMA portion of the show. I keep looking over because I want another another taste. Ooh, but I'm starting to get a little hot. I'm gonna show a little skin here, just a little bit. Ooh, how sexy! I got. You can tell I'm slightly paler. That's kind of sad. It's like all of this. It's not makeup, but there's a difference. Tan line right there. It's left over from the summer, which I'm already missing. Okay, another. Oh man, I'm even starting to stuff myself. It's like all just settling in. And I am in this nice and relaxed state. This is, like I said before, it's not a caffeinated tea. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but there is no caffeine in this one. Oh, I forgot. Yo, Farmer's Tan. I forgot, Allie, if you're still here. I don't know, because you didn't say anything in a while, but I'm going to put in the honey now, see if that changes anything. I almost forgot to put it. Oh, this is a little bit sticky. I'm going to have to water it down a little bit. Is it going down? There we go. It's heavy. Yeah, there we go. Putting it down. Ha-ha. And I'm back before you could miss me. Get it nice and mixed in. Oh yeah, there's a definite difference. Now the thing about this honey, this is orange blossom honey, so it's not like an extremely sweet honey. It's sweet with a little bit of tang in it. So let's see what it does to the tea. The raspberry, it should complement the citrus and the raspberry pretty well. But let's see. Yeah, it gives it a more silky texture. Like it doesn't change the taste very drastically. It tastes like it's got honey in it, but the more significant change is the texture. Like this has kind of a bit of a texture reaction to it. Oh, thanks. It's my hot tea cup. Cause I'm a hottie. Not with those jokes. But it wouldn't be one of my streams without a tea pun. That's the way that these things work. I'm always slightly unprepared, and I'm always making a tea pun. That's just the rules. I didn't make them up. Well, actually, I'm making them up now. But they're not written in any rule book. They're just done by the powers that be. I have no say in it. mm. Dr. Soother. You see? I don't know if you guys can see it, because to me it looks backwards, but I don't know if it broadcasts when it's inverted. But yeah, to me it says Dr. Soother. Dr. Soother the hot tea. That should be on my resume as well. I would totally get the job. Whatever job I apply for, I'll be like president of Citibank. Why did you hire him? Because he's Dr. Soother the hot tea. HR can't say no. Come on. Oh, that's good. Whew. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floor again, because I am feeling relaxed. Woo. This is a good feeling right here, because I'm not tired. I'm not about to zonk out, but it's that kind of feeling that you just like lay back and kind of contemplate the world around you. This is the kind of tea that you drink while reading. I think that would be the perfect activity. Activity. These are they're only getting worse from here, folks. It's the best activity that would go well with drinking a cup like this. I think that this kind of tea does encompass the idea of fall, where you're starting to revert from the excitement of summer to the hiding away in winter. It's a nice transition. It helps you cope. Ooh, one more time. Oh. Yeah, making sure I still have some left. Which I have about a quarter of a cup left. Oh, man, this is like some good stuff. And there's no drugs in it, I promise. Not this time. Not like last week where I was like, oh, this is amazing. Oh. Yeah, no, this one, it's keeping me mellow. And I'm loving it. Oh, having problems breathing because there's so much tea in me. I stuffed myself. But what can I say? It's the sacrifice that I make for you guys. Totally for you. Has nothing to do with my immense love of tea. Has nothing to do with my addictive personality. Oh! Let me get one more sip in there. Almost done, guys. So you got any comments, questions? Now is the time to ask, because this stuff, I have the feeling that I'm going to be sleeping well tonight, because this is just like, this is on point. And that's another thing that was, I didn't get to mention. This is not on the Adagio website. It's not able to be purchased. It's an in-store blend only. So if you happen to be in the neighborhood, come by and you'll find it there. Now, this is a seasonal tea, so you won't be able to get it for long. They're actually starting to phase out the fall teas and bring in the winter teas. So there's probably going to be like a lot of mint, a lot of chai. We'll see what the season brings. But yeah, I'm gonna cover some of that myself. Believe me, I'll do it. Oh. State Street. What State Street? You mean like where it is? The store that's purchased? Yeah, it is. It is done at the State Street location. So if you want to buy it there, now's the time. It'll be there tomorrow. Probably on sale. I'm like really excited. I'm going tomorrow to rack up some points. All the money that I won from the costume contest, it's already spent in my head. Like I already know that I'm gonna use it probably a little bit more. What do you mean blend? Like like what's in it, or like if you'll find it there, or I'm a little bit confused by the question. There's a little bit left. Oh, and I'm feeling nice and calm about that. I'm releasing here. You're like, well, that just sounds really dirty too. You're like, I'm releasing. No. Sorry, Mom. She don't care. She's probably not even on here anymore. We'll see. Oh, okay, last call because I only have one sip left. And it's going down the hatch right now. Okay, I lied. 2 sips. 2. Oh. But yeah, happy anniversary. You guys at Adagio, you guys are great. I am your apprentice. I am a product of the love and passion that you put into your blends, and I appreciate it. This is my 3rd year going? Yeah, so I got you on the halfway point. No, well, yeah, 3rd year. Sounds about right. I already answered where the blend is. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is at the State Street location. I'm kind of tempted. I still have a full bag here, but I'm kind of tempted to buy another one just because it'll extend my possession of it. We'll see. Oh, okay. I'm finishing up now. Down the hatch. Oh, excuse me. All done. Oh, the hot tea with the hot tea is all finished. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start to sign off. So you guys have a great holiday. I'll see you in about 2 weeks. I'm planning on a couple special events. I have another blind taste test challenge from my sister. You guys all remember how well the first one went? She improved this time. This time she cut the tags, so I have no idea what's in it. I'm working on having a couple special guests, so we'll see how it goes. I also am featuring that magic potion later on. I haven't decided when yet, but that's coming up in the mix. And I'll just do what I do, and whatever happens, happens. Alright, so have a great week, you guys. Have an amazing holiday, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.